All right, it is nigh on 6 o'clock, and we want to do rockstar behavior. So we want to do a baby update. So let's go see who's awake. All right. This is our nursery. If you've never seen it, oh, let there be light. So Etoile. I think she's up and about because she was on her floor not too long ago. Eloy's hanging. Nova is awake. So Nova's still here. She's supposed to ship home today, but Shippy Reptiles was not guaranteeing live arrival because of certain things. So she is waiting until tomorrow or maybe next week, depending on what things look like. Irene is on her perch. Raiden's on his perch. They all got fed on Sunday. So some of them are awake, some of them are in shed, some of them... Hi, Lyra. So, all right, let's talk about babies. So we have fewer babies now than we did the last time we did like a baby introduction, which might have been on live. I can't remember if I did like a video focusing on all the babies or not.
Might have been live.
Yeah, but we have, how many do we have left now?
We have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18 here. Some of them have already found their forever homes, so
right.
We'll kind of...
We should have 19 here. No, you're right, 18. 5 have gone home.
Okay, so 5 have gone home. We have additional ones that will be going home between this week and next week. So, but we're gonna walk through all of the ones that are still physically here, and we'll let you know which ones are actually still up for finding a forever home still. So yeah, let's jump in. Who do you want to start with?
I don't know. Fuse and Aura are pretty awake over here.
All right, we can start with those two. These two are almost always awake.
And
Fuse
frequently in the same position as each other do.
So Fuse might have a home. We're just waiting on some
Do you
paperwork.
want to do this side first? So we
But
don't
yeah, we can
bonk
do
her
Aura
with
first.
Fuse's door.
So this is Aura. She's a female anery,
Hi,
Hosted
everyone.
albino. She is very choice-based. We're just kind of a little bit on a time crunch, but so he just lifted her out. But all of them are very, very tractable. They have been messed with and loved, and yeah, just positive human interactions since they came out of the egg. So I think that shows in their personality. Look at how pretty she is.
He's very, very silvery.
I love this girl. She's very silvery. Her rosettes are so contrasty. Like she's got some really chunky rosettes, and they're just inky black lines and super white. But my favorite thing about this girl is her personality.
Mm-hmm.
She is super sweet, super friendly. She's just a wonderful ambassador for this species. Super sweet girl. She's usually obsessed with my nose. No, you're more obsessed with the... You want to show off. Are you being a ham? All right, I'm going to keep her out while we open the door. I'm going to see if... Actually, I'm going to hand her back to Jody. I want to see if I can get Fuse to show off his choice-based skills. Hi, buddy. He is our most muppety of all of the babies. So something I've been working on with these guys is food response. So they all eat really, really well. As you notice, they ate 2 days ago. They very rarely come out striking. They're really, really good about differentiating. They're almost 3 months old. Today is August 6th, I think. What is time? So they're almost 3 months old, and they're already so good at differentiating between what are fingers and hands and noses and what is food. They, like I said, they're all really good eaters. They just seem very aware and mindful of their responses to their environment and what is in their environment. Hi, buddy. You can come all the way out. No. He's like, whatever, I do what I want. He's so muppety. So he's one of our anery motleys, which have been very popular. They're always popular. He's already super dark. And the motleys from this clutch, for whatever reason, buddy, you're gonna fall. Come here. Ugh, come here, dude. Come here. For whatever reason, the like the circles on some of these Motleys are like super, super just inky black, like someone went around them with a Sharpie. Super cool. He's super awesome. He did get a scale lifted on his last shed, so we're keeping an eye on that to make sure that heals up. But yeah, that's Mr. Fuse, our little Muppet man. The Muppet. Look at that Muppet face. Look at it. Look at it. Ara's over here trying to climb on my phone. Also, how hilarious is Jody's shirt?
This is a birthday present from my brother.
I like snakes and maybe like 3 people. I see no lies.
Maybe like 5 people.
All right, maybe 2 lies. The hardest part about this clutch is getting them to go back into their enclosure. Will you go back, bud? Whee! Look how rainbowy he is. I mean, this lighting is crap right now, but look at him. Super white belly. See, this is why he's still wrapped around my wrist and he's back out. He comes. Come here. Come here. Can you go back in? We need to show off other children's. Can you go back in? He says no.
Can you go all the way in?
So their tails are also pretty darn unsensitive. We don't do the tail pinch thing. We will just gently move their tails. Get your butt in there. Yeah, but yeah, their tails are also very unsensitive because we don't mess with them. All right, so this is Rhiannon. She is one of our shyer kiddos. So I'm gonna see how she's doing. She's also digesting. She might, I don't remember if she's due. Hi, sweet girl, to go into shed or not, but generally what I do with these guys, hi mama, hi, I know, is just place my hand over top to let them know that I am not a threat, and then I just let them out. Yeah, I think she's getting ready to go back into shed. She looks a little deserty.
Little pink belly.
Yeah, she is very, very, she's, like I said, she's a little more shy. She's not quite choice-based yet. You've got a full belly. Don't pee on me, please. But she is so pretty. She's so pretty. And she's very sweet still. She's one of our Platy Annery Mollies.
And even with her going into shed, you can still see like how as he gets down towards her tail, her coloring just gets like super light and silvery. So like when she wraps around your like wrist like twice, she actually looks like 2 different snakes.
2 different snakes, yeah. So I'm not gonna keep her out for too long because she, hi sweetie, I know, I don't think she really wants to be out at the moment. When she's not in shed and not digesting, she tends to be totally fine being out. Hi, honey. Hi, sweet girl. I know. Life is life.
Considering she is full belly and in shed, she is still being
she's, yeah.
Very,
she's
very sweet.
Being a very good girl. We really do work to give these animals a positive interaction every time we go into their enclosure. That's Rhiannon. All right, so this is Pan. Now Pan is McVeigh, the McVeigh family's baby. He is in shed. Hi, buddy. Hi, I know. Come here. Come here. I don't think he's in blue anymore, but he is still in shed.
Still very crinkly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's barely in blue. He's coming out of blue.
Yeah, he's just still little milky eyes.
Yeah, so he is not available because he's already found his forever home, but he's super cool. He's one of the platinum anneries. The platinum annery males especially are very like goldeny and pink, which you can't see super well because he's in shed. But
I feel like when he's fired up, he's a little bit silverier than the other 2 Platy Annery boys from this clutch.
Tier Saturn.
Yeah, but right now I think he's a little fired down. He's
I'm
kind
sure he's in shed.
of matching their like kind of tans a little bit.
Yeah, but he's super sweet. Again, one of the more chill babies. He's a little bit more on the shyer side of things, but again, very sweet. Hi, baby. All right, I'll put him back because he's definitely like, dude, I'm busy being in shed. Why are you bothering me? Back by your plant you go. Go in, bud. She is one of the female Annery Mollies. Is she the only Annery Motley female?
No.
No, Ursa and Nova.
Yeah,
That's right. We have a lot of Annery Mollies. Hi, babe. Hi, honey bud. So she's probably our most sassy girl in this clutch. She has opinions. Huh? Hi. Hi. Will you come out? I know you had a decent sized meal. She's also wrapped around. Oh no, you're not wrapped around your plant. Come here. Come here. Good girl. I know. It's okay. So she is a little lighter than the other platy Annery Mollies, at least the two males.
Mm-hmm. Lighter in color, you mean?
Yeah, lighter in color. Yeah, her pattern is still, she has your bullseye saddle, which you love. But my favorite thing about this girl is her head stamp.
Yeah, I was going to try and zoom in and get her head stamp. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
It's so
yeah,
cool.
It's pretty wild.
It's very, very pretty. But yeah, again, she's a little bit more opinionated, but she's still very sweet. She is choice-based once in a while. When she is in the mood to be choice-based, I have a feeling as she gains some size and some confidence, she will just turn into a very, very social girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it is fun to see the different personalities at such a young age. Like, I always giggle when people are like, snakes don't have personalities. I'm like, ha, you lie.
Yeah. I would say she's probably a little bit fired down right now as well. When she's fired up, she gets a little bit more kind of that gunmetal gray rather than the browns.
Gray. All right, sweetheart. I know. She's like, can you put me back? I'm still digesting. Here you go. You can go back. Opinionated lady. Good job. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. She can also be a little spicy. Hi. You want to try a bite? No. No, you're gonna be a good girl. Come here. She's getting better. Come here. I know. Hi, honey bun. Now, all of these kiddos that we're working with, this is my first time going into their enclosure today. For all of them, so you kind of get to see firsthand what their personalities are like just going right into their enclosure. I do let them know that I am there before I reach my hand in to get them, and like I said, I do like the little hand on top, palm down thing if they're being a little on the more cautious, potentially defensive side. No, she is an Annery. She's a very like that tannish brown. She almost looks like she's platinum, but she's not. Like, she has the very clear outlines, the really clean rosettes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get like a little bit of a close-up of her side flames there. She's got such silvery side flames, and it is super pretty.
She's got chunky side flames too. Like, I feel like her rosettes are smaller. But yeah, I don't know. I want to show Garrett her again and just reconfirm that she's just Annery, because she looks so like tanny brown compared to the other Annerys in this clutch.
Yeah, it's almost like she has a little bit of platinum coloring, but not the kind of like the brightening and lightening that platinum does. So it's almost like she's, kind of getting a teensy bit of that.
It's like a pinch of platinum. Yeah, but again, morphs are kind of secondary. We're primarily focused on personalities and working on like the tractability of all of the babies, which has been very easy with this clutch because they've all just been delightful kiddos to work with. Hi, you're being such a good girl. All right, you ready to go back? I know you're digesting too. So this is about as pacey as this clutch gets.
In terms of like kind of treadmilling?
Yeah. Yeah, or like the flightiness that you sometimes see in babies, and some adults depending. But this is about as flighty as any of them ever get. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. All right, I'll go back on your perch where I disturbed your peaceful slumber. There you go. There you go, sweetheart. It's fun for them. There you go. All right, so let's talk about personality differences. This is Lyra. She's another platy Annery Motley female, which Rhiannon is the same morph. She is much more social.
Hello.
I have the phone now. Jody is working with her.
She has been, I would say, one of the most outgoing animals in this clutch, and that's not a low bar. She has been just about choice-based from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And right now she is actually in between her two sticks, so we're going to need to let her be choice-based, because otherwise she's not coming out.
All right, so she got out from in between her sticks.
From in between her sticks.
Here she is. And Jody just reached in and got her out.
Nabbed her out.
Yep.
So for a while when we had them cohabbed, she and Alloy were roommates, and they were super funny together because they're both so outgoing that you would like open their door and just both of them would come out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this was when they were like 2 weeks old, already being kind of pretty choice-based.
Yep. And she is another one of the like little Stella mini-me's. She looks very much like Mom.
Yeah, the kind of like the chaotic patterning on her neck, kind of going down to that open motley on her back, and then a little bit more of the kind of the closed motley changed toward the tail is a very, very Stella look.
Yep. Very pretty girl.
She has a little bit, like maybe like a little hint of the little kind of Cindy Crawford beauty mark, kind of the off-center one.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is so outgoing. I mean, it's hard to pick favorites from this clutch, but she is so friendly. And she's getting kind of like, you know, she's got little twinges of green when she's a little bit more fired down.
Mm-hmm.
Also very similar to Stella, when she's fired up, she gets very, very light in color, and it's very, very cool.
They go back in so chill. When they go back in. Right. This is Starburst. She's our snow lady. She is in shed currently. So she has been hideaway Missy. She is...
Hello, little crunchy one.
Hi. Are you crusty face? She is so sweet. And normally, she's getting ready to shed in a day or two. She might shed tonight. But she is a very sweet, friendly girl. Look at her face. You have such a shed face.
You're so crinkly.
Oh, sweetie pie. She has never struck anyone or anything other than her feeder. She's so sweet. Like she's she's so sweet and very social. She seems to really enjoy hanging out. Yeah. If you're hearing the little click, that is Tyr messing with his lock. Oh, nope, that's Ursa. Nope, Nova. Nova's messing with her lock. Oh my gosh, you guys. Anyway, we're not gonna keep Starburst out too long. Look at her neck. She's very much ready to start shedding any minute. So we're gonna put her back and let her do her thing.
Put her a little hind long back. All right, there you go, little one. But yeah, she is, again, one of the... No, you're coming back out?
No, you can't. No, I think she's just confused about where things are right now because she's in shed. Oh my gosh, sweetie, you look like you're 100 years old. All right, back in she goes. I think Keone is actually...
That's Ursa.
Or sorry, Ursa. Good lordy, I was reading Keone. Come here. Are you going back into shed? Come here. I know, you're in your favorite log. These guys tend to have their favorite spots in their enclosure. She loves this log. Hi. Yeah, she's going back into shed. Either that or coming out of blue. I can't remember. But this is Ursa. She's super sweet and social. She is another one of our Annery Motley girls. She's probably the darkest Annery Motley girl.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh,
Oop.
oh no, was that my finger? Did you boop yourself with my finger? I'm sorry. This is why I don't boop them myself. Like if they accidentally run into my finger, then that's okay, but they're so sensitive, especially when they're in shed. But even with that startling, like no strikes, no like zip zooms, they're just kind of settle right back down and they're like, oh, okay, it's just you. You annoying human. Can you let me be just let me be in shed? Yeah. All right, back you go. Keone?
Keone.
Keone! All right, so Keone is also in shed. Not everybody, but many of them are in shed. Hi, sweetie. So Keone is so pretty. So she is a platy Motley Snow who looks very dulled down right now because she is, like I said, she's in blue. Our lights keep on flickering because of a crazy thunderstorm that's been going through for the last several hours. She is very just chill and confident for a 3-month-old baby retic. Yeah, she's just gorgeous, beautiful lady. My nose is just my foam lens. Yeah, that's her. I love, so sorry, keep on moving. She has like a really open back stripe down her. It's almost completely one whole stripe. Breaks up just a little bit right before her tail. But other than that, it's just one open back stripe, which is just so cool and beautiful. When she's freshly shed, she just glows like this sherbet color, and then the top is like bone white ivory.
Yeah, she and Starburst are definitely both, you know, that much brighter kind of as soon as they're done shedding.
Yep. All right, you put your favorite hide. She also has a favorite hide. All right. Who are you getting out?
It's Nova's turn.
Nova! Nova the Noza.
She insists because she keeps trying to pick her lock.
They got it from their daddy.
Yep. But Nova is our third Anery Motley female. Where are you going now?
And she already has a forever home.
She does.
Yeah.
As soon as this crazy, I don't know if it's the hurricane or the heat or whatever is going on, but it's making shipping a little challenging this week. But as soon as the weather is all good and safe, then she will be off to her forever home.
She has some mega awesome eyeliner. Oh, too close.
She also has like a pattern right here on her back that I think looks like a pair of glasses.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Or like bike tires.
Or that.
Hello, and now you're gonna climb on my phone. Okay. Hello, are you coming over here? Apparently we're switching. Hello. Hi.
She's also still holding onto my thumb.
She is. She's being held by both of us at the moment. You just want to be in the middle of everything?
You social butterfly.
She really is a very social girl.
Yeah. She, I think, of the three Anery Motley females, has the darkest patterning lines.
Oh, she might, yeah. She's got really thick lines. But she's also the most insistent on coming out.
That she is.
Of all of the Anery Motley girls. Yeah, she's very, very determined. So very excited to see her in her new home. If not tomorrow, then next week. So keep y'all's fingers crossed. You almost went in all the way. Come here, we gotta, oh my gosh. Nova, you're silly. In you go. All right, so I'm curious to see how Gizmo does. He was a little shy yesterday when I was opening up his enclosure. So
Right at his glass today.
Right there. Hi, buddy.
He's also wrapped around his snake plant, which is very tall, so we may.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
We may need to give him a minute to see if he wants to unwind himself.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, dude.
Sometimes they'll climb out on the phone. Hi, bud. Hi. So he also looks very much like Dad. He's that silvery.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, I feel like they're either the Anery kiddos are either more silvery or more of that like tanny color.
Rather
But
than like the
Aries
green.
is more like the green.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been interesting.
Yeah.
To see that. Hi, buddy.
Gizmo is super fun. He has figured out how to climb on his
Oh, it's okay.
light cable.
It's okay.
So he gets to be
Oh, buddy.
very adventurous sometimes.
He's alright, bud. So he's going through a little shy phase. Hi, bud. I do like to let them kind of think it through. If he doesn't want to come out, that's okay. We're gonna let him do the thing. Hi, buddy. Hi. He's like, are you sure you don't have another snack for me? No, food. You already got fed, bud. Look at his hopeful face. Hi, bud. Wanna come out? Look at your face. Your pupils are so dilated right now. Do you think, are you still hungry? Of course you are. You're a retic, babe. Buddy. But even with, you know, the slight cautious potential for defensive behavior, he doesn't strike. He's a good boy. So Jody's using a hook. His preference is to use a hook because that's just how he feels he can maneuver the animals a little bit better. I tend to use my hands. So both are totally fine examples of how to work with your retic.
I'm to the point where I mostly just use the hook when they're kind of far back in the tank, and I can't, like, I just need the extension cord. Essentially, my arms aren't long enough to really get to him. But so he is, I mean, as soon as he comes out, he is super chill and such a sweet dude.
And he's also still digesting. He does do choice-based pretty regularly. He's just being a little shy today, which is fine. Yeah. Again, we don't make them be anything other than what they are currently being, and respond to that behavior accordingly. So, yeah. Nope. He's a good boy. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Very
now you want to climb on the phone.
Very pretty tail pattern. I really like kind of how his pattern lightens a little bit as it goes back towards his tail. But he's super playful. So one of his favorite things to do is climb up this side of his tank, climb through the cable for his LED light, and then from there climb onto his snake plant and climb down from there and just be all Tarzan-y.
They all really utilize their spaces really, really well. A lot of the babies that have already gone home got put straight into 4x2x2s. These are 2x2s right now, and they're all doing great. Like still eating, still choice-based, still all of the things, which is super fun.
Like hanging out in the open, not taking, sometimes the expectation with a transition to a much bigger space is that they might just hide all the time. Has not been the case. All right.
Jody's giving me all the shy girls. Hi, Irene.
I was mainly giving you Raiden because I thought it'd be fun for you to introduce him.
Hi, don't write. Hi, I know. Hi. Will you come out? Hi, you're doing a good job. Yes, you are. Come here. So again, Irene is another one of the Platinum Annery Motley girls. She is similar. Her and Rhiannon actually have very similar personalities, much like Lyra and Stelly, who has since gone home, have similar personalities. But again, like, even with her being a little bit more cautious personality-wise, she's very tractable once she's out. Hi, you upside down, babe. And getting her out is very, very easy. So, hi. Oh, you squished my fingers. Oh, please. So she's hanging on a little bit more tightly than like Nova or some of the other like chill kiddos are, just a sign she's a little bit more nervous. I tend to keep them out until they relax a little bit. Hi. Yeah, you're being a very good girl. She really likes the top of my head. Yeah. That's where you hung out last time I had you out.
Yeah, similar to Rhiannon. She's also got that really light coloring on her tail. Almost looks like two different snakes.
Yeah, even the patterning gets like thicker and thicker as it goes down. They're really cool. Are you handcuffs? All right, sweet pie. Again, I'm not pushing it with these guys, keeping them out for too long because they did just get fed 2 days ago. And I don't want to force them to stay out if they are uncomfortable in any fashion. So, hi. You wiggle back. You're being a very good girl. Thank you. Oh. So this is our holdback boy.
Hi, buddy.
This is Raiden, who is, his name was from Carrie, who now has Saturn. Hi, buddy. Are you sleeping? Hi. So that's the other thing I do. If they're like chilling in there and they haven't really responded much when we've opened the door and been in there, I'll make sure that they're awake. So he's now tongue flicking before I make contact with them, just so I'm not like waking them
startling
up.
Them awake.
Yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here, hands. Oh, he always does this. He loves his stick. Can you let go of your stick? So he's the one other Platy Motley Snow. Come here, bud. There you go. Oh, sorry, that was awkward, bud. Yeah, and he's our our buddy that we're gonna keep from the clutch. Yeah, he's super awesome. He actually started really coming out of his shell 2 or 3 days ago, and was like choice-based and coming out on his own and being all exploring and social, which is super fun to see. So we've been a little bit more, I've been spending a little bit more time with the shy kiddos to get them a little bit more on the way to being choice-based, if not completely choice-based by the time whenever they find their forever homes. Yeah, this buddy is not for sale because he's ours. Yeah, we keeping you, mister. So he will eventually pair with Chihaya, so he's an alternate male for our orange glowhead aneray girl. Because he carries the platinum gene, there's a chance we might be able to get fruit baskets, which would be super fun. Chihaya is really small for her like locality percentage. She just has really small genetics, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. I'm also slightly concerned that Shy might be too big to pair with Chihaya when they, when they're breeding age. So this boy is a nice little alternative option, and plus he's just super cool and super awesome, and we definitely needed to keep one from this clutch because this clutch is super special. Hi, you have little green eyelids almost, or like eye sockets. Look at you, you're a little boy. How chill you're being. He didn't used to be this chill.
No, he is indeed the one snake in this clutch who has bit me. He was a little bit shy. I was getting him out one time.
Which, if you're a tiny noodle with a head, you have every right to bite anything that moves, honestly. Yeah. That's why it's so impressive that they're as confident and choice-based as they are this young, because, the world is, as Clint says, the world is a scary place when you're a tiny noodle with a head.
Yeah. And what's been really cool for me to see is, how quickly they've made that transition from being a little bit more shy, a little bit more cautious, to being a little bit more outgoing.
Yeah, and that's only some of them. Some of them just came out ready to be friends.
This is true. Like Lyra and Alloy were like that.
And Starburst too.
And Starburst,
yeah, a good portion of this clutch is like that, because Tyr is like that too.
Tyr is like that too.
Let's go downstairs one enclosure and take a look at Tyr and Scotty.
Yeah, Tyr has been at his door most of this time, so he is very clearly ready to hang out.
All right, Jody's turn.
Hi,
this is Tyr. I love this boy. He's so cool.
Me too.
His personality is just wonderful. And
Hi.
he's very much like, you can literally have your hand right in front of the enclosure when you open it, and he's just like, oh, hey.
Just super chill. Where are you going? You want to come down
He says,
this way?
I'm going uppies. So he's a platinum anery male.
Yeah, he's
so handsome. Look at him.
Gorgeous. But he's also super fun.
Yeah, he's so social. He reminds me of Saturn, very much like Saturn, who is Carrie's boy. But such a cool looking dude. Look at you.
Dealing with my arm hair.
Hi. So friendly. Just likes to hang out and buddy around.
Gorgeous coloring. And he is just uncommonly friendly.
I mean, considering who their dad is.
This is true.
I suppose this is not too surprising.
Stella's not the most outgoing, kind of active, demanding attention kind of animal, but she's extremely friendly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stop focusing on your face? He's like, hey, bring that back down here. Silly dude.
I don't know why his one cork bark was upside down, so I just turned it back right side up again, and
you ruined his feng shui.
we'll see if he re-feng shuis it.
Yeah, that is Tyr.
Does she need any special attention?
No, I mean, I usually do the hand over the top of them thing, but that's generally when you would use the hook, so it's kind of up to you, whatever you feel the most comfortable with.
Sometimes just picks the weirdest positions to just hang out in.
Sweetie, are you comfy?
I was changing her water the other day, and she was lying in the middle of her snake plant, just staring up at her UV bulb.
She also just freezes sometimes. Sweetie pie, hello, are you awake? Oh my gosh, silly girl. So this is a platy snow. Focus camera, there we go. And this is Garrett's holdback, so she is also not for sale. Do you want to try getting in there? She actually was, for the first time, I think 2 nights ago, she was actually choice-based. So she's actually chilled out a lot. Look at her. Oh, good job. Look at you, too. You just reached right in there.
Very chill. Her coloring is so pretty.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. You just like reached right in there and snagged her out. Jody hasn't really worked with Scotty that much. And she was definitely probably our most defensive baby for whatever reason, just personality wise. But she's, again, very quickly just come out of her shell and is now very, very docile and tractable and is getting more and more social. Hi, honey pie. But yeah, that is Garrett's holdback girl.
What did you get on you?
That is one thing with the snows, is any sort of dirt will show up.
It's like buying a white car.
Yeah. She's super pretty. Her pattern is really pretty.
Yeah.
We think that this clutch is Lav snows. We're pretty sure Stella is het for white. We'll try and finalize, figure that out for sure in future pairings. But yeah. Hi, face. She has the cutest little face. Yeah. Oh, you're so zoomy. All right.
Wanna go back?
Okay. 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah. So we've actually shown all of the currently available babies, which, I mean, not all of them that we showed you so far are available, but the last 2 that we have are currently not available. Alloy was one of the first babies to find his forever home. Look at him. Look at him all cozy. Hi, bud. You look like you're going to fall off the edge, but look at how cool his pattern is.
Yeah, Fuse is a dark Henry Motley, but Alloy is a super dark Henry Motley. Can I move this out of the way? Buddy bud.
Trace him fall off.
I know.
Just scoop him out. Boop. Look at that. From what?
One of my favorite stories about Alloy is that originally we only had 2 of our nursery stacks kind of fully functioning, and we were waiting on thermostats for the other 2 because they got a little backlogged. And so we had the babies cohabbing 2 to a 2x2.
Yep, they were doubled up in their enclosures.
And then while we were feeding them, we put...
And this was their first feeding that we did.
Their very first feeding. We wanted to keep them separate from each other so that they didn't smell food on the other and start getting food dumb at each other. And so we put one of the babies in each tank inside a tub and then put the tub inside the tank. That way they had, the temperature and humidity control of the tank, but were, separate from their roommate for a little bit. And Alloy was the one who broke out of that tub so that he could hang out in his tank with Lyra, because the 2 of them are best friends. And they were totally chill.
Either that or he was just like, give me freedom, damn it.
Managed to break out.
Yeah, but his eyes, Fuse's eyes are very similar, almost like white compared to that dark background. It's just there's a reason Henry Motleys are so popular. They're just such gorgeous kiddos. And again, personality-wise, he is super curious, very social, very confident, very rainbowy. And our last girl to show you is Etoile, which is if you follow us on Patreon, you will know, or you have just checked out the baby listing on the website. She is on indefinite medical hold because she did prolapse when she hatched out of the egg, and then she reprolapsed a couple months after the fact. So which is why she's our one baby on paper towels to keep it sanitary. So she's been doing well. Every time we've
2 weeks since her last relapse.
Yeah. So we're just, because it was so long between relapses last time, we're just indefinitely have her on medical hold just to make sure that she is good to go. She is very sweet. She's honestly, because we've had to do more medical stuff with her, she's so tolerant, and just you can literally do anything with this snake and she's like, whatever, okay. And she's just really pretty. Do you want to get her out? I can't get her out with one hand.
She is curled up around her stick.
She is.
Come here, little one. Will you let go of that?
Security blanket. Sorry guys, Jasper's barking because it's thundering so loud. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Will you let go of that? Come here, honey bun.
But we're so pleased with how the temperaments of these animals has, I can't even say really developed, because I feel like they hatched out this way. So it was just a matter of maintaining that trust with them. And they've, you know, the worst experience she's ever had with humans is us, you know, messing with her to reinsert a prolapse. But even with that, she's just been so wonderful. Yeah.
She is a super sweet girl.
And she is a platinum anery, so she's another one of the platinum anery females. She's probably the most purpley pink of all of them. Hi, honey bun. Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah, like her side flames are almost like a light like lavender purple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and her saddles, it doesn't really show up on the screen, but her saddles are like pinky purple, and then she's got that pretty platinum anery, almost like light green background. Yeah. Yeah, the sweetest little face. So, yeah, we'll see if we'll be able to rehome her. If she's a permanent resident here, we will make that work. We don't want to sell anyone an animal that is, you know, potentially a medical issue. So that is something to consider when pairing and breeding animals, is kind of knowing that that might be a situation that comes up. Keep on winding up with all the babies. I think they feel the heat of
the warmth
the
of the
phone.
camera.
Yeah, and they're like, ooh, warm thing, let me climb on it. Kind of like my nose. Yeah, y'all are obsessed with my nose. So cute. So yeah, that's an
Those are the
update
babies.
on all of this clutch. We have a handful of babies that are still looking for their forever home. So if you're interested in inquiring about one, I will link our website below. That is where the hatchling application is. But yeah, hand raised, bioactively kept, except for this girl because of medical reasons. Retics. We've really been loving this process.
Yeah.
It was a vision that I had when we first brought Stella home, March of last year, and like to see it come to fruition in such a short amount of time has been really magical.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're just over the moon for this clutch. They are so wonderful.
Yeah. So very kind of really hitting what we were hoping to hit in terms of personality, which I know like genetics and morphs and all of that stuff are all wonderful and beautiful and fantastic. Our focus is just a little bit more on the personality and just really raising up very tractable, sweet animals that will make wonderful forever pets and ambassadors in people's homes. So yeah, retics get a bad rap, and we are doing our, you know, very
best to
minuscule
dispel that.
part to help dispel that as much as we can, just through example, because you know you can't change a mind that doesn't want to be changed. But I mean, it's hard not to when there's all gout.
All right.
Hey, that's it.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Bye.